Got some old 80 Monte Carlo parts in here and some insulation. So what my plan is, I'm just going to start by taking apart all this railing, the bumpers I guess you would want to call them, and then take down, like I'm starting here, these plywood panels. And my plan is to put some of this is Rockwool's AFB, acoustical fire bat. And I'm gonna, this comes, well, it comes in different sizes, but this is a 16-inch wide and 1.5 inches thick. And the plan is to stick it in here. So I'm gonna take these off, the wood off. This, not sure, but this is where you put your, hook on for your straps. And that's gonna be my plan. So I'm gonna kind of do some of that. I mean, there's not too much, it's just a bunch of Phillips screws that go into these steel studs, like that. And first thing's going to be put that back in. Then my plan is to put this wood back on. And then I'll give me something even better to adhere to, down the road. So, alright, catch you later. I think I better start labeling these so I know where they go. Got too much stuff in here. I'm eating a lot. I guess I better get this inside. It's for my bathroom. So I got not that much done, up to the point where the bracing of the garage holds on to it. Also learned that, I get these out, I can take these out. Well, no, they did a nice little weld right here on this seam, so this is like two complete pieces, and I'm not about to cut those apart. At least I don't think I am. Plans could change. But anyway, coming down into here, I gotta get these out. Maybe I can just take these screws out through here, pull this out to get to these screws to pull these out, and then just tuck insulation up and then leave this alone. That would be my ideal plan. Coming back to here, then we have the issue where this door is up against it. And I've debated on leaving the door and keeping it kind of more undercover, stealthy I guess they call it, or taking the door completely out and giving myself, because I'm not losing a whole lot here, but I'm 6'4", so I'm probably, not sure, about that rail's width from the doorway. So I think I'm going to leave it. Again, plans can change. I mean, it's not doing, it's seen its days. But my plan is to come back to here and I'll build a wall. And then this here will be cold storage, maybe like for having, so like the wall that will be here up high would be the air conditioner, and then probably a propane tank for heating, and who knows what all else. And there's a couple screws down toward there. Well, actually you can see one. where it's more exposed to the weather. So that's where I'm at. Alright, so I'm not much farther because I've been debating on what to do. So since I'm going to make this a partition wall, I'm going to cut this, not with this, but this here, I don't know if you saw my review of this or not, the Popo Man. Anyway, it's just a little cordless 4.5 circular saw. Kind of looks like a DeWalt battery, but it's different. And I gotta take it off lock. Okay, there's one. So I'm gonna do that for the other one. You don't need to watch it twice. But I'm gonna try to do this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Eh. Oh, look at that. Good thing I bumped it back a smidge. But I'll have to get my oscillating cutter and cut that. I might be able to do it with the saw blade. Let me see. This is a metal blade, but that's all wood there, so. I think that's free. I'd say yes. Not super heavy, but it's not exactly, it's awkward. So we have successfully tore apart this wall, well, except for the back up there. Well, I'm going to see if I can get some of this insulation to fit in here and bring you back and show you. Alright, so I'm going to work until I get finished or the video card fills up. This bottom part's probably the most annoying because you can't put the whole thing in and slide it down due to friction. So you kind of got to just start at the bottom here and Kind of helps to get behind it on that, but this is how I've been doing it. It has a rollover edge. It'd be nice if it didn't have that, but I'm not cutting it off. Now I should be wearing gloves. They say it's got little glass shards. I guess we'll find out. Got something. What is that? Well, they're right. You should wear gloves. It's like a slag, like metal slag when they burn these things. Evidently some of these are getting down farther or something. Okay, so in hindsight, I didn't have to remove these tracks of whatever you want to call them. I could have left them and worked around them, but it is much easier not having that thing dangling out and trying to dodge that thing too. And plus, once those go back on there, all that's going to do is be a place for the heat or the cold to transfer through this metal, through this, through that, until the next layer. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So I've got all the way from the front there to where I am stopping to the back, because that other area will be a cold section. And like I said, there'll be a wall across here, door, and I really haven't figured out the inside or anything yet. But my next step is I started putting this next top, kind of hard to see, that next top one in. And it kind of causes, when you push that in, it kind of causes the bottom of the buckle. So I'm going to start putting in boards. Basically, you saw me take them off. Just going to put them back in. Hopefully I can find the numbers and put them back in. I wish I could remember what the last number was. That would be very helpful. But anyway, I'm going to do that. And I'll see you guys and gals later. Yeah, I think that's in frame. It's kind of hard to tell. Before it gets too dark, I'll show you how I'm doing these top pieces. All I'm using is this. I'm not sure you can see this, how dark it is, but I'm not sure if it's a 3/4, 5/8 wide snap utility knives. So the track goes up to this high. So all I've been doing is going down there maybe 1/4 inch more. I set it on my board. If you have a board underneath it, I mean, you could nearly cut it in one shot, but I don't, because it kind of crushes the top a little bit. So, but minimum 2 strokes, one to cut the top and then one to finish it off. I kind of start by tucking it in over there. And then push until it bottoms out, and then might have cut that one a smidge long. It's kind of buckling a bit, but that wood will smash it down. But I thought I'd show you that. I'll finish that up and a couple other things, and I'll start putting the wood back on, and hopefully if it's not too dark. If not, I'll have to show you tomorrow. But hopefully you could see that before it got too dark. So all I gotta do down here is fill in this area here up to there. Sorry, my light's blinding probably. There, reflect off the top. So then all I gotta do down here is fill that in, and a little piece here, and I can put that last part in. And then I can do that. Some pine. and I'll have one side done. Then I think the plan will be, I can't tell if you can see, but that is a 1/2 inch expanded polystyrene, XPS. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to put that up, and then another, I think I'm going to do another 1.5 1.5 by 1.5 wall and stick that on here. And I think I'm going to offset them, so where these metal studs are, sorry I'm blinding you again, where these metal studs are here, I think I'm going to put still 16 on centers, but I want to put them in the middle. And that way they'll give me a thermal break, that 1/2 inch foam. I may leave it like that. I'll have to look that up. I think, try and remember what the R value was on that. 4, 5, I think it was like 5. It's not really made to be in, it's an acoustical fire bat. It's more fire resistance and sound more than insulating, but it does insulate. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe they just package it up in different stuff and call it different names. It's all the same product. But anyhow, I'll touch base with you guys the next time I can. Like I said, this is winter time, so it's not like the best time to work out here. Okay, last thing before I quit. I got that partially done back there. I'm going to get that last piece tomorrow. I'm going to go, here's what I'm going to do, and you're just going to be looking in the dark, so don't think anything's wrong. It's just going to be black. I'm going to go outside the box van, and I'm going to hit on the side that has no insulation, and then I'm going to come around and hit on the side that has the insulation, and see what you think. Okay, the other side. I don't know about you, but that's amazing. So, all right, see everybody later.